What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 here, and today we're looking at projected Madden 16 overall ratings video for a little bit different here. I was kind of making some new ideas for my new videos, but we're looking at the overall projected Madden 16 ratings for the Baltimore Ravens. As this video hits 30 likes, a new video uploaded soonish. Hits 50 likes, a new video will be uploaded immediately. So jumping in right into the top 5 overall players, starting at number 1, obviously Marshall Yanda, the right guard, 95 overall. Kicker, Justin Tucker, 95 overall, one of the best legs in the NFL already at already 24 years old. The ageless wonder, Elvis Dumervil, 94. The ageless wonder, Terrell Suggs, 94. Punter Sam Coke, is that Cock? Whatever, 91. And obviously, just a running back that blew up onto the scene, Justin Forsett. We gave him a 90 overall. Now looking at the individual position breakdowns, looking at the quarterback position, we gave Joe Flacco an 89 overall. Gets a lot of flack for how average he usually is during the regular season, but when it is the postseason, he seems to hit another gear. But last year in the regular season, 10-6 record, just under 4,000 total passing yards, 27 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. So a real solid season for him, considering there's no real legit number 1 there in Baltimore. A couple good number 2s, but no legit elite wide receiver. There hasn't really been one since Anquan Bolden left. So he's doing pretty well. Definitely probably not living up to that huge-ass contract, but that's what you get for getting the Super Bowl. Now look at the running back position, Justin Forsett pulling in a 90 overall after having an amazing season last year. Came out of nowhere. We used to be like a depth guy on the Seattle Seahawks. Last year, 1,200 yards, 8 rushing touchdowns, 262 receiving yards. And that was a pretty good season for him, I would say. Especially for being, I did cash in. I don't even think he got paid a whole lot, but he did have a really nice return. 90 overall for him. Fullback, Kyle, whatever, 80 overall. One of the better. I think he had like some sort of offensive production. 19 receptions, 180 receiving yards, and 1 receiving touchdown. That's pretty good for him. For fullback, did he make the Pro Bowl? I don't think. I think he must. He was in. I remember he was somewhere in the Pro Bowl voting. Anyways, let's get this video back on track. Wide receiver, Steve Smith, 83 overall. Steve Smith, the senior. Really, pulling back Father Time last year. Kind of slowed off near the end of the season, but finished the year with 80 receptions, 1,000 yards, and 6 receiving touchdowns. Absolutes, for the biggest part, he was outshowing Torrey Smith, who's the young, was their franchise wide receiver, I guess, before he left for free agency for the San Francisco 49ers. Steve Smith had a solid year, but outside of that, I don't really know. Obviously, like I just said, Torrey Smith is gone. He had 700 yards and 11 touchdowns last year. So where are you going to replicate that? Marlon Brown? Probably not. Marlon Brown had 24 receptions, 255 yards, no touchdowns. They went high on the really raw wide receiver Breshad Perriman. Whole lot of upside. As you can see, 96 speed there, but only a 73 overall I gave him. Like I said, just really raw. Has dropped a lot of balls at UCF. I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. It's going to be interesting to see how this wide receiving group comes together. But they definitely have that leadership in Steve Smith. Tight ends, really liking what they did here. You got Dennis Pitta, 84 overall. Has been struggling to stay on the field, but when healthy, he's an absolute beast. Incredibly underrated tight end. Then they also went ahead and got the best tight end in this year's draft class, Maxx Williams. They'll be running a lot of 2 tight end sets. Maxx Williams, incredible player for the University of Minnesota. Go look at some of his YouTube videos, man. He has some fucking highlight reel catches. He's a beast. Offensive line is really incredibly solid. One of the best offensive lines in the AFC. EUGENE Monroe, 84. Kaleshli Osemele, 87 overall. Center Jeremy Zuda, 80 overall. Right guard Marshall Yanda, as we mentioned, one of the best right guards in the NFL, 95 overall. And right tackle Rick Wagner, 87 overall. Had an excellent year last year. So that is why, that's just some of the reason why, Justin Forsett had such a good year last year. That offensive line is incredibly solid. Not only the defensive side of the ball, TIMMY JERNIGAN, we gave him a 79 overall. Last year, TIMMY JERNIGAN, I believe he was predominantly, a blitz package player, rotational defensive lineman. Still got 4 sacks, only started 3 games, so I'm hoping for another big upside from him. But I was a huge fan coming out of Florida State. Now on the right side, you got Chris Canty from University of Virginia, 77 overall. Last year, Chris Canty, I believe, how many sacks did he have last year? Only a half a sack. That's why he got a 77, bud. Looking at defensive tackle, Brandon Williams, we gave him a 78 overall. Last year was a starting nose tackle, 14 games started. Finished with a half a sack and 50 total tackles, so it's pretty productive, I guess, for kind of under the radar guy. So 78's fair. Left outside linebacker T Sizzle, Terrell Suggs, 94 overall. Ageless wonder last year. He had 12 sacks, 50 tackles, 1 safety. 31 years old, doesn't show any signs of slowing down. And then, we'll go to the other side in a second. But now we're going to adjust the middle linebacker position where they have 2 fantastic middle linebackers. The second one, Darryl Smith, the veteran, 87 overall. Last year had 1 interception, 5 forced fumbles, 10 pass deflections, one of the best cover linebackers in the game. And in the game in real life, 1 sack and 140, 30-ish tackles. But then C.J. Mosley, the beast. Did he win Rookie of the Year? I know he made the Pro Bowl last year. We gave him an 88 overall, having 2 interceptions, 8 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble, 3 sacks, and 140 tackles. This guy is a fucking nightmare. Why did Baltimore get this guy? Excellent drafting. That's why Ozzie Newsome in the fucking house. Now we got right outside linebacker, another ageless wonder. That is Elvis Dumervil, giving him a 94, much like Terrell Suggs. Last year, 17 sacks, only 30 tackles. He is what he is. He's a pure pass rushing specialist, but 17 sacks. Are you fucking kidding me? At 30, really, really showing that size. He can overcome anything at only 5'11". That's about my height too as well. So we can do anything. 5'11". Anyone under 6 feet, shout out, smash that like button. Now that corner, one of my favorite corners in the NFL, Ladarius Webb. We gave him an 87 overall. Slipping a little bit on the production seat. Only had 1 interception last year, 8 pass deflections, and 50 tackles. Had some injuries, battling through injuries, but I think this guy is one of the most underrated corners in the entire NFL. Then opposed to him, we have Jimmy Smith, who we gave an 84 overall. Last year, Jimmy Smith had, I know he was kind of banged up. He only played 8 games, 1 interception, 8 pass deflections, as well as 30 total tackles. But really, really good on paper, on the field. And I think that when he's healthy this year, those two will make a pretty solid combination. Where the rest of the depth is, not quite sure. They haven't. The fact that Haloti Ngata had tied for most interceptions on their team last year, they need to step up production in the secondary. I think when these guys healthy, you will see that this coming season. Free safety Will Hill came back, fucking 82 overall. Last year, Will Hill had 1 interception, 6 pass deflections, and almost 50 total tackles. So have a nice little resurgence there in his career. And strong safety KENDRICK Lewis, we gave him an 80 overall. Just solid player. So there you have it, guys. There is your special teams, of course. Justin Tucker, 95 overall, one of the best legs in the NFL last year. What was his long? He must have he's the kind of guy that always seems to have something in the 50s for his long. Excellent big leg on him. And punter Sam Koch, 91 overall, had almost 48 yards per punt. That's pretty freaking good, guys. But anyways, there you have it, guys. Those are the Baltimore Ravens projected Madden stats for Madden 16. A little bit rusty on this video. I haven't done them in a couple days, so bear with me. The next one will be good. If you're a Ravens fan, I apologize, but look at these fucking ratings. Are you kidding me? T Sizzle, Elvis Dumervil, Justin Forsett, C.J. Mosley, Ladarius Webb. What? So as always, guys, 30 likes, a new video upload soonish. 50 likes, a new video uploaded immediately. As always, subscribe to Beast Mode TV, guys. I want 10,000 subs by the time Madden 16 comes out. I know we can reach that goal. We're growing like a motherfucker. Since I've been uploading these videos, I'm already at like 300 subs. So keep it fucking going. I appreciate it. And until next time, guys, it's your boy C4 saying peace out.